Inside, the principal of Shanghai High stares at Lin Zichen in disbelief, asking if he truly wants to hold a personal challenge match with rewards. Lin Zichen confirms his request, boldly stating that he wants to challenge the entire school. In her office, the principal of Shanghai High presses her hand to her forehead, bewildered. She asks Lin Zichen if he is serious about challenging the entire student body as a first year. He confirms his intentions and asks her to come to the gym, promising to prove he has the necessary strength. Later, they arrive at the empty gym. The principal crosses her arms and asks why he brought her there so late. As he removes his school jacket, revealing his muscular build, he confidently tells her he is there to show his true power. The principal, flustered, momentarily misinterprets his intentions and tries to stop him. However, Lin Zichen walks over to a heavy barbell and grips it. To her astonishment, he lifts the massive 700-kilogram barbell into the air with one hand, holding it effortlessly. The principal stands frozen in shock. It dawns on her what he meant by showing his power. She realizes his strength already surpasses that of the school's most legendary student, Wu Tiancheng, during his first year. Completely convinced, the principal gives Lin Zichen a thumbs up. She agrees to his request, promising to arrange an event for him to challenge the entire school. With a sheepish grin, he reminds her they must set up rewards, explaining that without prize money, no one would be motivated to challenge him. He then lays out his clever plan for the prizes. He suggests 2 types of rewards, a participation prize to encourage everyone, and a larger, cumulative prize pool that grows with each challenger. Whoever defeats him wins the entire pool. If no one can beat him within the time limit, all the money will be his. The principal, intrigued, smiles and agrees. Lin Zichen makes one final request. Keep his true strength a secret for now. Otherwise, students might be too intimidated. She playfully pats his shoulder and agrees. Later, in her office, she shows Lin Zichen the finalized plan. He confirms it is perfect, thanking her for her hard work. As they speak, 2 teachers, Yao Yuanfeng and Liu Deren, walk by. They are shocked to see the principal's unusually cheerful demeanor towards Lin Zichen, wondering what is going on. Yao Yuanfeng is bewildered, remarking internally how the principal, usually a stern-faced she-devil, is now smiling so pleasantly, completely misinterpreting the situation. At 2 in the afternoon, the student body gathers in the gym, surrounding 2 large fighting rings where Lin Zichen and the principal stand. The principal takes the microphone and begins the announcement. She introduces Lin Zichen, details his recent victories, and explains the rules and prizes for his personal challenge against the entire school. The announcement causes an uproar. The crowd erupts in disbelief and mockery, with many shouting that the principal must have gone crazy. They are insulted by a first year's arrogance, questioning his confidence. One student angrily points out that defeating the second year's strongest class doesn't mean he can take on the third year's, while another calls him arrogant. Facing the hostile crowd, Lin Zichen calmly announces that starting the next day, he will be in the gym for 2 hours every afternoon, welcoming challengers. Internally, he is pleased by their anger, thinking that with so many eager to fight, he has a good chance of completing his survival of the fittest quest early. The scene shifts to a bustling city street at night. A young man with blonde hair walks alone, sipping a drink. His walk is interrupted when 2 attractive women step in front of him and invite him to a bar. The blonde man looks at them with a cold expression and bluntly tells them to get lost. As they walk away, they mutter that he has no charm. The young man watches them go, annoyed, wondering if Shanghai City is always this lame. The blonde young man is a new member of the Rat God cult, struggling with his first mission. Looking down at the people, he complains that after searching for days, he still hasn't found a single man attractive enough to be a worthy sacrifice. He is consumed by anxiety, picturing his cult leader and worrying how he will be perceived if he fails. He fears failure will lead to being ostracized. He had considered kidnapping a male celebrity, but realized it was impossible, as they are constantly surrounded by bodyguards, and he lacks the power to overcome them. As he walks, the pressure mounts. His deadline is fast approaching, and he is growing desperate. Just as he is lost in thought, Lin Zichen, out for a run in a tank top and shorts, sprints past him. The blonde man turns, and his eyes widen. He is immediately struck by Lin Zichen's appearance, thinking he has finally found an incredibly handsome man. He has found his target. The blonde cultist watches Lin Zichen run, feeling triumphant relief. After searching for so long, he has found the perfect target without even trying. A wide, sinister grin spreads across his face as he confirms his decision. Lin Zichen will be his sacrifice. He begins to follow his target, watching as Lin Zichen turns down a deserted industrial alleyway. Seeing the secluded area, the cultist's face twists into a horrifying black-eyed grin. He knows this is the perfect opportunity. Deciding it is time to strike, he unleashes his power and undergoes a grotesque transformation, his body contorting into a monstrous beast with a massive, tooth-filled maw. However, just as the transformed cultist is about to attack, a brick comes flying out of nowhere and smashes directly into its head with a sickening, bloody impact.
Thanks for watching. I'm going to see you next video.